No mucking around here. This is Raisy's chance to try and equalise here on his best map, which will be on Corrupted Keep. Starting off from Maxter's perspective, going in straight for the Mega and the LG. Gonna have a look around and realise we're not being picked up in the bedroom. And yeah, this Slash is a very interesting pick in itself. I think range is safe enough, perfectly understandable. And we'll have to see what Maxter can do with Slash here.
Yeah, I think Raisy will be trying to play at the... Like, any damage that Raisy does onto Maxter means that he can push aggressive. So, for Maxter to be able to, have a normal chance at this match, he has to basically keep everything. There's no other way for him to win this match. And being in a map that does not have a rail, which has been Maxter's best weapon throughout the whole tournament, I think Raisy should be able to win this one. If he's going to win a map, it's going to be this one.
We know that Raisy does like to use a lot of the heavy machine gun, but with the speed Max is going out with the Slash, it's going to be a little bit harder to hit some of those shots, as Raisy just biding his time here. Max is basically saying, I know you're trying to creep up on me, but I don't think you knew about the 64 damage coming up with the drive bolt. And you got to remember as well, in the last match against Zenecu, he probably saw where Raisy was positioned when he was going from red room to heavy, and just assumed that, yeah, I know what you're trying to do, I know what to expect. But this is good as well. Some mind games here coming out from Maxter's. Raisy to back away again, but still got a good stat to continue the aggression.
It's very hard to catch a player like Maxter off guard, because in the way that he plays, he's very focused on his opponent's position and movement, more so than anything else on the map. He's good damage by Raisy. Maxter clinging on to dear life. Raisy picks up the heavy as well, and Maxter is in a bit of a pickle right now. Let's collect one of the light armors. Will Raisy allow him to get the second one as well? Like, 30 damage on a light champion is a lot. Oh, and Maxter is coming up with the speed and hitting two rockets back to back as Mega is about to spawn. So not that bad for Raisy still. He should be able to collect the Mega, as Maxter has nothing going on for him in terms of stack. The next item up will be the top light at roughly the same time as the heavy. So Maxter is going to be waiting for it. And Raisy will be collecting the heavy. There's the top light coming up.
How on earth?
Oh, that's a great play with the orb.
How on earth did Maxter get away with that? It's not the first time we've seen it on Awoken. We're witnessing it again. It's Raisy now with a huge stack advantage here.
It's the change of pace that Maxter brings to the game. He's trying to play like, not sneaky, but, just keeping the distance. Oh, nice frag there by Raisy. Just trying to keep the distance, with the position, but then sometimes he just completely changes pace and speed, and his opponents don't usually expect that kind of plays. The surprise effect really comes into play. Got a good arm and the shotgun to finish it.
Yeah, looking good, very good for Raisy. He's going to pin him down in the red room, trying to do what he can with the nail, but sadly it's not to be. Still early days though, with 4-1 leads here for Raisy, and Max is just trying to get away and just try and fly on through to see if he can get anything he can to the weapons in his arsenal. Can't really pick up the heavy machine gun as of yet. He knows that Raisy's waiting by a random Mega. Just picked up heavy. Is up though. Does manage to collect it and get away. Good amount of damage. Actually just decides to dive straight on down. The rockets coming out from Maxter here.
Yeah, again, when Maxter gets in those kind of weird situations, he's able to be creative enough to come up with a solution. And once again, now a 2-4, and Maxter even doing some damage with his ability. Not sure if he's going to be able to get out of here with his life, but he's just looking for max damage and looking to delay until the Mega spawns. Will he be able to do it? Does get the Mega on time. Still doesn't have much health though, but at least he got the Mega and the shotgun. Not quite enough to get the frag there onto Raisy.
Yeah, you can see in the engagements, he's just trying to throw Raisy off with the speed he approaches towards some of his items. That's of course very weak again. Just pick up the light. Does manage to get away. Raisy's going to pick up a light of his own just to eat it up and make sure that Maxter has to pick up for himself. Rocket's not as good this time, but looking a lot better for Raisy. This Mega is coming up shortly. Does hear the rocket jump pad. Knows that it's going to be there, but it's going to leave him be for now. So he's going to be up in the next couple of seconds. Again, I like it when he does that as well. Max is just telling Raisy, I know you're coming for me. I know you are. I know you're faking. You're not going for the heavy. I know you're pretending. But goes through anyway and goes, I've had enough. I'm going straight in, full frag lead.
Yeah, he knew he was around it. He just didn't know exactly when Raisy was going to come in. Raisy picking up the right moment. The rocket almost hit him. Mega about to spawn, and that's the thing when you play a light champion on this particular map. There is no rail for you to come back, so if you want to come back, you gotta be open to having either hitting amazing shots or spamming a lot, or mostly with the heavy machine gun, but then you can be hit back And the heavy machine gun is very heavy on the light champions.
Raisy does pick up the heavy in the end. A little bit of damage taken in the meantime, but it should be a partnership clearly free from Raisy, which it is. Now with a 5 frag lead, just past the halfway stage. As you can see, Max is trying to do a little bit of damage before he picked up the Mega.
Just trying to keep track of the items, as it's been all about Raisy. He's getting all of the items as the rotation locked on. It would take a huge place from Maxter to stop that, because there's also a very big delay between both of the major items.
And he is, as Maxter's...
He's been forced to use his ability just to escape time and time again. And Raisy hasn't really been pushed.
No, he hasn't as of yet.
But at least Maxter is keeping the score, the frag difference at a low score. 5 frags on this map is not much, especially with the slash. You can snowball quite easily with a fast champion.
Yeah, he's keeping the score competitive, even though Raisy has had the majority of the items. LG looking very good here for Raisy. Again, extending his lead by 6. Now just going back and forth to see if he can trap him once again. Does find him. Pick up the Mega, still clean up a lot. Misses up the orb a tad, but that's fine. He's just going to circle his way round to get ready for the heavy instead. And Max is also there quite early, but the damage Maxter did, very unfortunate. As we've noticed, but we kind of feel like his aim skill is a little bit better than Raisy's in some of his bouts, but just can't compete with the stack that Raisy has.
Yeah, he started the fight a lot better, but then he kind of lost track of Raisy in the end, and Raisy managed to edge out that LG fight and come out on top. Meg is about to spawn, and finally, Maxter is being granted 1 item. I think that's the first major item he has in like 4 minutes. Good damage as well. He might push in here. It should be a kill for Maxter. So let's see if he can try and mount some sort of comeback, as the heavy is about to spawn. 3 minutes, 6 frags behind. This would be a massive comeback if he does.
Yeah, he hasn't got much LG ammo, so he's going to have to prioritise the rockets for the time being. Does have the heavy machine gun at the same time, looking to go on forward, realises that now, so switch back to the rockets, but
good damage.
Problem is, he's going to pick up the Mega. Heavy's going to be up soon. Good thing with at the time of the items segregated, he can compete for both and try and at least be a bit of a nuisance for Raisy, but the problem is time is running out. There's only 2.5 minutes left. He has to go on in, and he cleans him up again. That's going to be now closing it to 5 frags. Does he have enough time? No. Heavy has been picked up for Maxter. Mega will be up in 10 seconds. As long as he keeps track of the items and also being proactive to keeping the damage high onto Raisy, then this shouldn't be too much of a bother for him. Oh, good rocket. He could go on for the hunt here or just rotate back around. Decides to prioritise the Mega, and now he's going to look to see where Raisy's going to go next. Instead of going for the lights, he goes towards the Red Room City. He's going to actually catch him here as he's trying to rocket jump up and get away. Good amount of damage with the LG. Looking to try and catch him, and instead, I'm not sure how Raisy's still able to stay low, but you can see, close it out, 2 minutes left.
Yeah, as
4 frags, definitely doable.
As the Ranger in this match, Raisy will not be, there's another frag. Raisy will not be able to do what he did versus Inako. He'll not be able to run away because the movement speed difference is too different. And Raisy might, Maxter might be able to get another kill. He almost gives a Mega away. It's fine. He got it, the frag, and suddenly it's 90 seconds to go and only 2 frags. Raisy being forced to fight and not being able to get the kill just yet. Maxter, 10 seconds for the heavy. Both players should know the timing. Let's see what Raisy can do if he's just going to try it, play defensive. That rocket almost hit him.
Maxter was down by 6 frags at one stage, and now only by 2.
That's why he picks Slash.
Than doable, and this makes sense, exactly, yeah.
The snowball effect and the speed of Slash can catch up to any other champion so quickly. 1 minute remaining as we get the warning. 15 seconds for the heavy, and Maxter will go on a warpath right now. He's going on the hunt. Where is Raisy? He knows exactly where he is. Just going on the other way around. He knows where he is. Raisy rocket jumps, but shouldn't be too hard for Maxter to eventually catch up to him. He just doesn't want to take that much damage.
We know how difficult it is to get some opponents out of that tribal room. He's got 40 seconds,
there he is.
And he finds him straight away. Will he be able to get him though? He's going to definitely go on the hunt. He's definitely got the speed to try and catch up to him. Will he be able to though? He's got the LG orbs on up, chasing straight after. He's going to be following his route, but the only problem is he's taken so much defensive rockets. Still looking to try and get him. Yes, he does. Picks up the Mega, but he does have time to get the heavy and go on forward. It
he finds him.
Finds him straight away. He's with the LG. Will he be able to? Yes, he does.
actually
50
ties up the
seconds
game.
left, and he's going to pin him down in the red room again. But he needs to go for this heavy. He knows straight away if he picks up this heavy and continues the aggression, he can bring this back. And I don't know how the LG belt comes up from both players. Raisy just literally just holding on for dear life. But will he be able to push? He's not going to push it yet. He's going to wait for the Mega instead. This is definitely the right move here from Maxter. Who could believe it? 6 frags down with only 2.5 minutes left, and now bring it back on Raisy's best map.
He has a really good rotation going on. He's been taking all of the items in Slash. This is why he picked Slash, I guess. He kept, when he was not in the lead, he kept the frag difference very, very low, and now that he has the items to play with, he's an absolute menace. And Raisy, he doesn't know where to hide right now. And he's forced to rocket jump up to not get fragged. And Maxter is going to go on the hunt again. He finds Raisy. There he is. Can he close out the game? Raisy doesn't have much health to play with. Maxter finds him once again, and he still has the Mega to fall back onto.
The defensive rockets were just too good, though. We kind of feel like it's just a matter of time.
There's Raisy.
Maxter's going to win on him. Yes, he does.
The kill.
And Maxter, from a 6-frag deficit, he was down 9-3 with only a couple minutes to spare, and still managed to bring that back. That is unreal.